Good morning from Matt Burt at the Mugello circuit. We're live for one of the most impressive events of the entire championship. The atmosphere which Italian fans create on these hills is simply incredible. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the MotoGP race. We're moving to the live feed on the starting grid where everything is now ready for the start of the race. The sky is clear, but the temperatures are low, so there's no need to worry too much about consumption. Not surprisingly, most teams opted for a set of soft tyres. Pecco Bagnaia has triggered his whole shot device, ready to start from pole position. Just a few more moments and the Grand Prix will begin. wait for the cameras to take us to the Parc Fermé to meet the stars of the race, let's take a quick look at the final MotoGP rankings. cameras are taking us into Parc Fermé to the race winner, who is rightly celebrating with his mechanics. If he continues like this, it will be difficult for his rivals to catch up with him. The end credits have now rolled on this Grand Prix, with the top 3 taken to the podium for the customary prize-giving ceremony. It was an exciting race, and these 3 champions gave us the most.